I was really, I'm like, that's crazy.
That is crazy.
So it gives my baby to see you. Mother got you, baby. Mother got
The Giants get set to match up.
you. You smell like your daddy. Yeah, you smell good. You watch your daddy play the game?
Fielded near the back of the end zone. And they will elect to not bring this one out as our first drive will begin at the 25.
You got a boogie in there, but I'm going to leave you alone. Until it get lower.
Now a play fake here on first down. And they get him down, but not before it takes it across the 40-yard line. 16 yards in the game's first play and a quick first down.
First down, Philadelphia.
Miles Sanders first carry of the game. And he'll be brought down, losing yardage back at the 40. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up second and 11.
Brings up second and 11 at the 40-yard line.
Now some
Give it to me. Give it to me.
Snap. And we'll hear from our referee.
Get the fuck out of here.
This afternoon. And that false start penalty certainly not helping their cause here. Second down and long. Wentz on the give to Sanders. An 8-yard gain, so that gets them halfway there. Now they're left with a third and 8 more.
Baby, you can't put your fist in your mouth.
That was a good run.
Let me get you
Right on the edge of breaking into something really big. So the defensive guys right now are talking about, okay, what can we do to slow him down before he truly gets started?
On third down. He's going to let this go deep for Jackson. Got a man, it's caught at the 6-yard line. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Deshaun Jackson. His 6th touchdown of the season. And the Eagles have taken the early lead. Not a bad way to start it.
And I think that was
see that touchdown, baby?
Because so many teams script their opening possessions, and whether it's just that possession or even deeper into the half, sometimes it's 15 to 30 plays. That had to be one in there where they call a shot play and go for the big one, and they got it done.
Elliott good on the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. Taken about 7 yards deep. Nifty move.
Oh my God.
And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down.
Y'all niggas better act like y'all want it.
Shy of there at the 24.
What am I running?
Now the first carry for Ezekiel Elliott. And he'll get this one up to the
Good shit, fellas. Good shit. That's what I'm talking about.
There for the tackle.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they run that down the attack.
What are you talking about, baby?
Leverage, help their spot, and stacked him up.
You want daddy to win? You want daddy to win, baby?
Ingram was the intended target, and that'll make it third down.
Can't wait till he learns how to wrap his foot and put it in his mouth.
How imperative is it for them to get points out of this drive?
Well, they feel like they
have
to
that stage
because it was already on the board against their defense. I think even more so, you just want to avoid 3 and outs. You want to be able to stay on the field for a little while, let your defense catch their breath a little bit, even if you don't score any points.
Maddox. Who that starting? Hurts.
Coaches always tell us that no one play won or lost a game. This seems pretty important early, doesn't it? Their ability to pick up that first down on third down, I thought that was key.
Well, you're already in the hole after the touchdown on the other side. How will you respond? We talk about that a lot, and they responded pretty well there. You go 3 and out, I think you give up a lot of momentum. You get down 2 scores, could be an entirely different game.
So they got a nice drive.
I'll give him cereal once I learn how to...
Damn, that's my bad. I fucked that up.
Do you change that up?
Let me see.
I fucked that all up.
That's in the thumbnail.
Because one of the different ways had the big play in the run game to play before. This time, they go right back to him in the passing game, and he comes through with yet another big play. That's
Throw a pick. Throw a pick. Throw a pick, nigga.
so you can stay on the field
There
and
you.
accumulate big plays.
Tell him, baby. Say, throw a pick.
Best design plays. That was good coverage along the sidelines. No play
Tell him, baby.
get in there. It seals it complete.
Line of scrimmage at 31 as they line up 2nd and 10. They'll run with Elliott. And he's going to take this close to the first down markers. He stopped at the Eagles' 22. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. Gain of 9.
Get his ass.
Have a first down here as he gets this one to the
Not really
17.
the news, tearing that thumb off.
5 yards is all that matters. That extends this drive. On first down, Elliott, and he's eaten up at the line of scrimmage.
No.
16. This defense against the run, by the way, they're not top 5, but they are top 10.
So what's your philosophy here? Do you try and run against a team that's pretty good against the run? What if you're a pretty good running team? If so, you might want to go ahead and run it anyway because that's your strength.
This will be caught just inside the 10. He's down inside the 10 to the 8, and it comes on a gain of 8. It's an 8-yard pickup, and that'll bring up a 3rd and 1. And he will take it in for a
Good drive. Good drive.
Ezekiel Elliott, his 14th touchdown now of the year. And the Giants are an extra point away from tying up this football game. It's up and good. So these teams match touchdowns here in the first quarter, and we're tied 7-7.
The game at 7. Graham Gano set to kick off.
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. Pulls it in at the 13. Oh, a good-looking return set up here.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And Charles, if the season ended today, and it's not going to, we still have December left.
More football.
We're only in November. But they would be a wild card team. And that's great. They'd be in the playoffs, but you know they're trying to bump up to be one of those division leaders.
That guarantees you at least one home game in the playoffs, and that's what you're really seeking. But there also isn't much margin for error for this team, right? Because right where they're sitting, a 2-game losing streak could have them out of the playoffs. So they've got to make sure they continue to keep the momentum going.
Absolutely. There's some sharks smelling blood in the water behind them. And they'll get this out quickly to Goodwin. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down.
To Marquise Goodwin. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6 at the 45-yard line.
From the 45 on 2nd down. Wentz.
Fuck! Threw that shit on the run.
That one coming. It's
That nigga was open too, man.
It's Ha-Ha.
Damn, that nigga was open. Threw that shit on the run like an idiot.
6-yard line. He went on the move and started rolling out. I thought there was a window, but that window closed quickly, intercepted.
And sometimes, despite how big your arm talent is, you don't get enough on a throw when you're on the move as opposed to setting your feet and stepping into one.
What?
That may have been the case there.
Come on, Madden.
That certainly benefited.
Come on, bruh.
Go down, but not before getting this inside the 30.
Come on.
Pick up there, 26.
Know what the nigga trying to do.
9-yard line.
When you get a big tight end like this, sometimes it takes more than one man to bring him down. Oftentimes, your best bet, just jump on and hold on and wait for your teammates to arrive to help get him on the ground.
They'll run on first down. It's Elliott.
All right, bro. Players just going through players now. Shit, I guess.
8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
Tackle made at the 21-yard line.
On 2nd down, Elliott.
That's Fletcher Cox, like.
And he's going to take this close to the first down markers. He stopped at the Eagles' 13-yard line.
For a lot of guys playing this game, there's no better feeling than running right through a tackle. He's able to lower his center of gravity and churn his legs for a really nice pickup.
From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10.
That's Fletcher Cox. Stop playing with my nigga.
Around the 12.
Stop playing with him.
Cox there to get him down.
On the tackle.
Now that's a mountain of a man that just made that stop, isn't it? But he's more than that. This guy's nimble and quick. More than a space eater, he just made a great play.
That was my bad.
Will take it in for a giant touchdown. Ezekiel Elliott with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Giants have taken the lead. And he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game.
Makes the score Giants 14, Eagles 7.
Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
25-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. That 7-0 lead of theirs short-lived as they've now given up 2 straight touchdowns to fall behind by 7.
Yeah, but no cause for discouragement here. Yeah, they've fallen behind, but haven't they proven that they can go down and score? So what was the formula that got them down there the first time? Get back to something close to that, and maybe they can get this game tied up.
Right back to Sanders on first down. And he'll be brought down, losing yardage back at the 40. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
A loss of 2 brings up
On 2nd and 12, Wentz. Now they go
Hey, y'all niggas blocked. God damn.
And this play will be blown up. He'll lose yardage back at the 38. Back-to-back 2-yard losses, and that sets up a tough 3rd and 14. On 3rd and long, it's Wentz. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Joe Hayden, the veteran, with a
Man, like straight shit right now.
possession of the football at their 42-yard line. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Motherfucking McKinney.
Take over inside the 45 at the
Get it back, nigga.
4-yard line. But he has been a workhorse for them in this game, and ball security hasn't been an issue.
Get it back, bust a stack, nigga.
Let's face it, when he's going to carry the ball that many times, he becomes more and more of a target for the defense.
Get it back, bust a stack. Get it back, bust a stack.
Trying to make sure they knock the ball free.
It's a gain of 13 and a first down for Philadelphia.
a gain of 13.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Shotgun snap, and then again to Sanders. Clinton Diggs there for the stop.
He was pulled down at the 28.
Damn, man, you guys, nigga.
It's not going to go for a touchdown, so a lot of your
Guys, young
are
nigga.
setting things up for maybe later in the game, trying to establish the inside run with toughness now, hopefully get to the perimeter later, and let's face it, you could do worse than a 4-yard run on first
You
down.
guys, young nigga.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. Shotgun now for Wentz. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
To go.
They got to get it to the 21 here on 3rd down. From the gun, it's Wentz. And he connects with Ertz. And he will have the first down across the 20 to the 19-yard line.
A gain of 9 yards.
An Eagle first down there. Wentz to Ertz. And the names that end in TZ. Man open. It's Goodwin. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia.
Speed right there.
Marquise Goodwin, his second touchdown on the season. And the Eagles are within an extra point of tying this thing up. And we've got a good one brewing. We're all knotted up at 14.
All right, defense. Let's get another stop, baby. Another stop, defense.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one
Another
away.
stop, baby.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And last time, not only the turnover, but that
That's clean.
6 points.
That's clean.
Got to make up for that here.
You always hear about empty possessions, but some are worse than others. You can have an empty possession, punt the ball away, get yourself set to play defense, but when you turn it over, it changes momentum, and when they take it downfield and punch it in on you, that's a bad possession all the
I
way
need a
around.
Josh Sweat on the other side, but
You better be, because otherwise, it's going to be a long day for you.
Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game. A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the business, the coach.
They follow up the first down 1-yard run with a minimal gain of 2.
Brings up
Defensively, we always know that he is tough in run support, and I think the way that he gets there is he understands what an offense is going to do before the ball's even snapped. A great job of scouting prior to the game, then reading, reacting, and taking the right path to the ball carrier.
From the gun, it's Hurts. They got Ezekiel Elliott. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. It's a gain of 11 and a Giant first
how the fuck
down.
is Gary even there?
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. On the counter, Elliott. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 37-yard line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
It's a loss of 2. Brings up
2nd down. Here's Hurts. Finds his tight end Ingram. And he'll be stopped right at midfield. Give him 14 on that one and a 1st down.
If you know, you know.
And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And he finds Howard complete. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. A 14-yard pickup. That's 14 yards on 2 straight plays.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
They'll throw on 1st down with Hurts. Flush to his right. And incomplete on the deep ball. Golden Tate, his intended receiver. But it'll be 2nd down.
That was an interesting look there, because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
Pressure comes and down
Good
he
fucking
goes.
sack,
Eagles
baby.
get there for the sack. That's Derek Barnett coming
Good
in
sack.
and making the play.
10 yards on the play. It's now 3rd down.
And now they'll take a timeout defensively. After the 2nd down play, they burn the timeout, making them sweat out the final few ticks here in the 2nd quarter. Ninth play of the drive now on 3rd and a country mile. throwing from the gun. It's Hurts. They'll find Juju Smith-Schuster. Now a timeout coming here defensively.
How'd that?
As on 4th down, may as well make him punt it. So 3 seconds here remain in the half. On is the field goal unit to see about getting.
That's a good one back there. Don't sleep. Don't sleep.
So it is a 60-yard attempt here. And this is on target to the left. Didn't get there anyway. It's no good. So we've hit halftime all even at 14 apiece. As we'll send you down the coast now to Orlando, that's where we find Jonathan Coachman ready with our EA Sports halftime report. Coach, and ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half all time.
Come on, man. We need a motherfucking pick 6, man.
It's a touchback.
Pick 6. Pick motherfucking 6.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. First half showed us some pretty good offense. Tie game, we'll see what the second half brings.
And it'll be interesting because I think both sides feel pretty good about what their offenses are doing. Gotta wonder what adjustments are being made defensively to try and get a spark and maybe slow down the other side.
But here, do you change up anything on this opening drive?
Not offensively, you don't. You got everything going your way. You're probably prepared for maybe some change-ups you might expect, but overall, you like what your game plan showing you.
Only a couple there, so he'll be brought down about the 28.
He was brought down at the 28-yard line. A gain of 2.
Brings Hurts sets up to throw it. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. And he's going to be stopped here a few yards short of the first as the tackle is made at the 33.
A gain of 5.
They're indeed going for it as they
What?
throw. That's
Alright, man. Stop letting glitchy bullshit happen, man.
But it pays off with a first down. They go back to
Real.
Elliott. He's been busy. And able to get a
All it's gonna take is one fucking pick for all this bullshit to stop.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground, but I think the play gets made by the defensive front because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
A first carry for the Clemson man, Wayne Gallman. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. 15 yards on the play, first down. 3-4 defense, and that O-line really dominated the D-line on that play.
And think of it this way. With a 3-4, you have a natural bubble over each guard because those guys don't have defenders over them. Oftentimes, if you want to run up the middle, they can get upfield and get on the linebackers right now, and that gives the running back a heck of a chance to get into the secondary.
Now the second active leading rusher in the NFL, it's Adrian Peterson.
This nigga got so many fucking linebackers.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and
Again, Peterson.
39-yard line.
That he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It'll go down as a 2-yard loss, and it brings up a 3rd down.
Sack that motherfucker.
And this is going to be incomplete.
Sack Hurts.
There, but you really have to marvel at how precise he's been throwing the football these last couple weeks.
Oh, that's the perfect word for it, precise, because if you're at 70% or better 2 weeks in a row, you have a job as long as you want one in this league, won't you? I mean, let's face it, it's not just West Coast offense either. He's putting the ball downfield as well.
And I tell you what, he got it. 58.
This nigga kicked a 58-yarder.
And they don't get a touchdown here in the opening drive of the 3rd quarter, but I think maybe you still say mission accomplished as they come.
I need that kicker.
No, absolutely. You keep the pressure on, right? You go downfield, get some points up on the board, and hope that you've motivated your defense to take the field and hold that lead.
I need that kicker for sure.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive, and they were able to punch it in the end zone last time. They'll be looking to do that again here for the defense. Obviously, they'll be looking to stop them from punching it back in the end zone.
It always is punch-counter-punch, isn't it? And which team has the advantage? Well, let's just go back. Last time on offense, they rolled downfield, got to a good rhythm. You can see a little more bounce in and out of the huddle. You can see the sideline really get into the game. So defensively, you're thinking to yourself, how do we take that away from them? How do we get the advantage back? Let's see what they come up with. I think pressure is always the first way to go.
You love pressure. We'll see if they dial it up this drive. On Wentz is intercepted.
And that possession caught that. Like, come on, man.
And they are going to set up shop.
I literally fucking possession caught that bullshit. That shit, this game was crazy.
You don't see that every week.
No, you don't, but a lot of them are just reliving their old dreams, going back to when they were in youth football and in high school. They didn't always play defensive line. Some of them actually handled the football, and you can see the flashback when he grabbed that one.
And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line.
Literally possession caught that fucking pass.
Up there and also a first down.
This is a little bit like baseball here. Strong up the middle. Both sides want to be that. In this case, the offense ended up winning the ultimate battle.
And those big runs between the tackles, that's a little deflating for a defense, isn't it?
It really is, because that's where your strength's supposed to be. You're supposed to be in a spot where they can't make that yardage there. You're supposed to send them outside. Not in this case.
1 yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
Hurts.
At the Eagles.
Pick that!
Back of the end zone.
Pick that, bro. What the fuck y'all looking at it for?
It's incomplete.
Normally being a big-bodied receiver plays to their advantage downfield. Go up and make the catch, take the hit, and pick up yardage. But in this case, the hit was timed really well and popped it free from his grasp.
Here's Hurts to throw.
Thank you,
Will
man.
be intercepted.
Nil.
Nicholson picks it. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. That pick hurts a little extra because it was third down.
Coming straight motherfucking baloney,
You know
man.
what he's going to hear all night, all next week? Situational football. Understand what's going on, because you expressed it perfectly. 3 points were in their hip pocket. They had those. Now, those went by the wayside. You cannot make those kind of mistakes.
It's what you call a rookie mistake. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 26-yard line.
Working from the gun, Wentz. He'll fire it deep for Rager. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Joe Hayden, the veteran, with a pick. And he will
Throwing fucking interception after interception, man.
So that's back-to-back drives where they've thrown an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
A first down carry by Elliott. And down to the 44, 5 yards that time.
21 is Zeke.
After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5.
Tackle made at the 44-yard line.
Again, it's Elliott.
Can somebody fucking tackle, bro?
Shed the tackle, but
Golly.
come in for the stop.
He's definitely one of the best defensive tackles in the game. He's been a Pro Bowler the last 5 years running. When you run against Fletcher Cox, good luck.
A good chance this is 4-down territory if they're unable to convert. But right now looking at a 3rd and 3. A 20th carry here for Elliott. And he's going to be taken down here still a couple yards short of the first. Just a 1-yard pickup there, and it'll be 4th down. Feeling like they're not quite in field goal range yet. They're going to go for it on 4th. That's caught by Penny. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. 4th down, no problem. Just a ho-hum pickup of 14 to keep the offense on the field.
14.
Some good games going on in the early window. This might be the best of the bunch. On first down, Elliott.
Great run defense.
Pick up there, 2nd and 8. Well, with the fumble he had earlier, we know how key keeping the football is here. That fumble earlier probably at the forefront of his mind. Just hold on to this thing.
It's also at the forefront of the mind of the guys who are trying to get the ball from him. And since they've seen him drop it on the ground before, they're doing everything possible to have him do it again. They need that turnover.
And he will take it off.
You gotta be fucking shitting me, bro.
Ezekiel Elliott, his 3rd touchdown of the game, number 16.
You gotta be shitting me.
And the Giants add on to their lead. And his kick is good.
Makes the score Giants 24, Eagles 14.
Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
25-yard line.
I gave this nigga the game, bro. For real.
Their next drive. And you figure after giving up that last touchdown, they trail by 2 scores here in the fourth quarter. This drive becomes very critical. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Oh, partner, that play brought back memories. Watching them string it out, letting the runner get all the way to the sideline area, but not letting him get out of bounds. They formed that picket fence and didn't allow him through.
Not only that, got him for a loss as well here. And one of the reasons they lead in the fourth quarter, plays like that.
Yeah, it took a little more time off the clock, making him do it that way, didn't they?
The Eagles on 3rd down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This time they face a 3rd and 2. To throw is Wentz. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up.
It's been clear in this matchup which side has been the more physical one. It's been this defense. And here's another example on that last play.
And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out. The Eagles indeed snap it. Wentz. And that is incomplete. The Eagles unable to convert there on 4th. And the Giants are going to take over in great field position. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Throwing is Hurts. And they will not get the connection there. It's incomplete. Got out of the pocket. Didn't look like he had anybody open, Charles, so just gets rid of it.
And a good play by him. If no one's open and you don't have a running lane that you want to take, make the right choice. Get rid of it. Live to fight another down.
And this may be a carbon copy as he'll again be stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
No gain on the play.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is 3rd and long. They go to Elliott again. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. It's a gain of 11 and a Giant 1st down.
1st and 10.
So after a good run by Zeke, another 1st and 10. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And not much. Maybe a yard down to the 23.
Jalen Mills.
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
Clock continuing to run. They'll probably wind this all the way before snapping it on 2nd down. Buying time to his left. And incomplete.
So I like that right there. Not only was it the right play, throwing it away like that, frankly, I think it was the only play.
Yeah, got outside of the pocket, realized he had nothing, just chucked it free.
Yeah, live to fight another down, right?
The Giants on 3rd down. They've hit on half of them, 5 for 10. This is 3rd and 9. They'll complete this to Ingram as tight end. Yeah, boy, he is very close to a 1st down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short.
Brings up 4th down and less than a yard.
So on 4th down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here. And the 11-year veteran bangs it through, and that will stretch the lead up to 13. So they settle for just the 3, but clearly right now anything helps trying to salt this one away in the 4th.
Without a doubt, Obviously, a touchdown probably would have been the final nail to finish this thing off, but they still ate up time, got points. So, while it's not mission accomplished, it's darn close.
That's fielded on the back line of the end zone.
Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And last time, went for it on 4th, didn't get it. See if they can pick themselves up off the mat and do better this go-around. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Joe Hayden, the veteran, with a pick. And they take possession 2 yards away from midfield at the 48-yard line.
The Giants take over 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
They'll run on 1st down. It's Elliott. He'll get about 4 here, down to the 43-yard line.
Ezekiel Elliott.
Got to figure now, after getting that turnover, they're just going to be happy to keep the ball on the ground, right?
This is where covering the football, taking care of the ball, all the ball security terms that have ever been used, they come into play for the guys on offense right now. Just take care of it, and they've got a good chance of ending up winning this game.
And he'll wind up picking up about 4, as that is going to bring us to the 2-minute warning. Give him 4 on the carry, and it'll make this a 3rd and about 2.
Makes it 3rd and 2.
So it's Giants football here as we welcome you back. They've got a 3rd down now as they look for one more 1st down to help salt this one away. And he will have a 1st down as they get him to the ground at the 37. Only 3 there on the pickup, but that's enough to move the chains. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. And a nice job there skipping away from the 1 tackle and ends up getting 5 yards out of that. 2nd down. They'll try to run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere.
The line of scrimmage.
They've called his number a lot this afternoon. You wonder how much tread is left on those tires.
We certainly do, but I always think back to one of my favorite coaches in the NFL. And he used to have a meeting with his running backs every year in the offseason and say, look, as many times as you're going to carry the ball, you should be able to carry it one more time, so make sure you get in shape.
Third down, it's Adrian Peterson. And he'll get this down to about the 30, 31-yard line. Just a yard on the run there, and that's going to bring us to a 4th down.
Another scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker. What that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play. But on that one, he looked like one of those guys.
So that's a 7-play drive that ultimately stalls out there at the end.
And things were a little leaky in the beginning on that drive, weren't they? But how about the front 7? As they got closer to the goal line, things stiffened a little bit, forced the field goal.
That's fielded on the back line of the end zone.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. Now, last time wasn't pretty. 1 play and an interception. We'll see if they can do better.
I want to see if they want to go ahead and throw the ball again now on this drive after what happened on the last one. Throw it on the first play. Give the quarterback some confidence.
See what happens. It's caught inside the 25. And now the ball's out. And the Giants have it. It's picked up.
Well, that drive wasn't a case of wanting to put points on
Oh, man.
It was needing to.
Hell no.
And they didn't get it done.
Yeah, didn't get it done. And now you look at the situation and the point differential, 2 scores. Pretty much game, set, match.
How about the takeaway, though, huh? How about those defensive guys?
They start on the ground with Elliott. Just a yard on the first carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Well, it's hard to have vision as a runner and find a hole when there's nothing but defenders in your way. They stacked that one up really well. But give him credit. Instead of trying to bounce it out and turn it into a big play, which might have turned into a big loss, Kai just took his medicine there and took the 1 yard.
Today's final score,
So a victory here for the men in blue, the New York Giants. And it was their defense that really made the statement after the break. They pitched the second half shutout.
Yeah, think about the team that just got vanquished. They did score in the second quarter. Do you think they thought at would be their last points of the game.
No, but what a second half. The adjustment, whatever they did in the locker room, it certainly worked.
It certainly did, and you're exactly right. Whether it was an adjustment, whether it was just more focus on what they planned to do in, whether they just played better, whatever it was, it all came together in the second half, and no points were allowed. That's a great way to close them out.
So for the Giants, it's an important win in terms of staying in the postseason race as they move to 6-4. And they'll be able to enjoy this one through the bye week before they get back at it again. Meanwhile, for Philadelphia, the loss will drop them to...
Here.